Why Germany is selling billions of Bitcoin. A huge cache of Bitcoin that was taken from the owners of a website that promoted movie piracy is being sold by the German government, raising questions about what this could mean for the cryptocurrency market. It appears that in the past few days, the government has sold over $195 million worth of Bitcoin. Why is Germany making billion-dollar Bitcoin sales? Let's talk about a few important elements. Number 8. Legal seizures from criminal investigations. Germany has been stepping up its efforts to put a stop to illicit cryptocurrency-related activities. The use of Bitcoin and other digital currencies for illegal activities such as money laundering, drug trafficking, cybercrime, and fraud has increased in tandem with a rise in popularity. German law enforcement organizations like the Federal Criminal Police Office BKA have specialized staff and advanced equipment to track down and seize digital assets linked to illegal activity. To make sure the seizure is legitimate and warranted, a thorough investigation, surveillance, and legal processes are all part of the process. After Bitcoin is taken into custody, it is subject to a legal proceeding in which the courts decide whether the seizure was lawful. This procedure makes sure that every action taken by the government stays within the letter and spirit of the law, safeguarding people's rights and preventing criminal organizations from profiting from their unlawful activity. The government can begin liquidation once legal ownership of these assets has been established. This recovers assets that can be put to better use for the general public in addition to upsetting the financial networks of criminal organizations. These operations can be quite large in scope, sometimes involving Bitcoin valued at millions of euros, which speaks to the seriousness of the crimes involved and the efficiency of the law enforcement. Number 7. Revenue generation for public programs. The German government can generate a sizable income stream from the sale of Bitcoin that has been seized. The sale of even a small quantity of these digital coins can yield substantial financial gains due to the high value of Bitcoin. Usually, the state treasury receives these funds, which are then distributed to different public sectors. For example, the money raised can be used to fund vital infrastructure initiatives like the construction and upkeep of public transportation networks, roads, and bridges. Infrastructure spending raises economic growth and enhances citizens' quality of life at the same time. Additionally, the money raised can be put toward improving public services like healthcare and education. Money can be used in the healthcare industry to construct hospitals, buy medical supplies, and enhance patient care. The funds can be used to improve school infrastructure, fund programs that prepare teachers, and give students resources. Law enforcement organizations also gain from these donations since they can be used to pay for additional investigations, buy cutting-edge gear, and train officers, all of which improve public safety and security. The government fortifies both its financial position and the social contract it has with its citizens by allocating the proceeds of illicit activities to beneficial public programs. Number 6. Market strategy and financial risk management. Because Bitcoin is inherently volatile, owning large amounts of the cryptocurrency carries a number of financial risks. Within brief timeframes, the price of Bitcoin is subject to notable fluctuations that are impacted by various factors such as macroeconomic conditions, regulatory updates, market sentiment, and technological advancements. Retaining such a volatile asset can come with significant financial risks for a government. A significant decline in the value of Bitcoin could result in significant losses and have a negative effect on the government's ability to plan its budget and maintain its financial stability. Germany can reduce these risks and change a volatile asset into a more reliable form of money by opting to sell Bitcoin. By using this tactic, the government's cash reserves are guaranteed to be less erratic and more predictable. In order to maximize returns, the sale process usually entails careful timing and consideration of market conditions. For example, better returns can be obtained by selling Bitcoin when there is strong market demand and price stability. A safe and dependable financial base can thus be created by investing the sales proceeds in more stable assets or by using them to finance government initiatives. Number 5. Compliance with legal and regulatory standards. The German government sells Bitcoin that it has seized under a stringent legal and regulatory framework that is intended to guarantee accountability, transparency, and equity. The public's trust in the process's integrity depend heavily on these standards. The rules that regulate the handling, storage, and final disposal of seized assets are part of the legal framework that controls asset forfeiture. This includes rules governing the auction procedure, requirements for bidder eligibility, and safeguards to guarantee a fair and competitive process. Regulatory compliance also entails abiding by Know Your Customer (KYC) and anti-money laundering (AML) laws to stop any illicit activity occurring during the auction process. To make sure they are authentic players, prospective bidders have to go through a rigorous verification process. Every step of the procedure is open to the public, and notices about the auction are published beforehand to let prospective purchasers know what's going on. This openness promotes fair competition, reduces the risk of fraud, and optimizes sale proceeds. The German government sets a good example for the management of digital assets and shows its dedication to legal integrity by upholding these standards. Number 4. Deterrence of criminal activity. Selling confiscated Bitcoin acts as a potent disincentive to illicit cryptocurrency activity. It makes it very evident that participating in unlawful activity will have dire repercussions, including the forfeiture of gains obtained through deception. These auctions are public, which makes the procedure well known and increases the deterrent effect. Criminals know that their illegal activities will not only result in legal consequences, but also in the seizure and sale of their assets, leaving them with nothing to show for their efforts. The government's ability to locate and seize digital assets is further demonstrated by the asset forfeiture process's strict and open nature. This lessens the sense of safety and anonymity that criminals attach to cryptocurrency use by showcasing the efficient seizure and liquidation of digital assets. The government lessens the allure of cryptocurrency as instruments for illicit activities. This deterrence effect improves public safety by lowering the overall incidence of crime. Number 3. Potential policy shifts in cryptocurrency regulation. It's also conceivable that the German government's sizable Bitcoin auction is an intentional effort to shape and control legislation pertaining to cryptocurrency. By actively managing and disposing of digital assets, Germany can serve as a model for regulatory practices, highlighting the importance of having robust frameworks to manage digital currencies. By being proactive, we can solve the issues brought up by the cryptocurrency market's quick development and make sure it grows in a way that is safe and beneficial for all stakeholders. National legislation pertaining to taxation, financial reporting, consumer protection, and other aspects of cryptocurrency use may be drafted as a result of these actions. Globally, Germany's actions can act as a template for other nations, encouraging a unified and standardized approach to regulating cryptocurrency. This can help create a more stable and secure global cryptocurrency market, reducing the risks associated with unregulated digital assets and fostering greater trust among users and investors. By leading the way in cryptocurrency regulation, Germany can play a crucial role in shaping the future of the digital economy. Number 2. Economic stimulus and budget deficit reduction. The sale of billions of Bitcoin by Germany in 2024 may be used strategically to boost the country's economy and reduce budget deficits. Significant cash inflows from Bitcoin sales can offer a welcome economic boost, especially in times of economic turbulence or recession. Through targeted investments, tax cuts, or public spending initiatives, the government can stimulate job creation, encourage business investment, and increase consumption by infusing these funds into the economy. This stimulus can have a cascading effect, promoting economic activity in multiple sectors and aiding in the recovery of the economy as a whole. Additionally, the money made from Bitcoin sales can be used to close budget gaps. Governments frequently experience financial difficulties as a result of budget deficits brought on by higher expenses than revenues. The proceeds from the sale of Bitcoin have the potential to make a substantial contribution toward eliminating these deficits and enhancing the stability and health of the economy. Reducing reliance on borrowing and debt accumulation helps address budget deficits and boost investor confidence in the government's fiscal management. This can ease long-term financial pressures. Number 1. Technological advancement and innovation funding. Prioritizing investments in innovation and technological advancement can also be part of Germany's strategic allocation of Bitcoin sales revenue. Germany is well known for placing a high priority on research and development (R&D), especially when it comes to fields like manufacturing, renewable energy, and automotive engineering. The government can promote innovation, quicken technological progress, and increase competitiveness in international markets by allocating funds to R&D projects. Investments in cutting-edge technologies like blockchain, quantum computing, and artificial intelligence have the power to completely transform a variety of industries and create new job opportunities, business opportunities, and productivity gains. Fostering innovation ecosystems by providing financial support to startups, incubators, and technology hubs can enhance Germany's standing as a center for technological innovation and foster more entrepreneurial talent. These initiatives underscore Germany's proactive approach to leveraging digital assets for sustainable economic growth and global leadership. If you liked our video, then subscribe to our YouTube channel.